Hello, dear students. Good morning to all of you. I am Niranjan Jha, a teacher of Mahatma Gandhi Shikshan Sansthan Darbhanga. This time I am going to teach the students of class 8. Subject is science. This is chapter 5. The name of this chapter is coal and petroleum. This is fourth day on this chapter. We have read many things about this chapter. This time we have to discuss the topic destructive distillation of coal. First of all, we have to understand what is destructive distillation of coal, and then we shall discuss this process in detail. Here I have written a simple definition. What is destructive distillation of coal? The strong heating of coal in absence of air is called destructive distillation. There are two conditions. One is the strong heating, and second thing is in absence of air. How it can be done? To do destructive distillation, coal is powdered, and then that powdered coal is kept in a closed vessel. Then that is heated strongly, and here strongly heating means heating is done up to 1000 degrees Celsius. The strong heating of coal in absence of air is called destructive distillation. This is very simple definition and you must memorize it. This is the entire figure of destructive distillation of coal. What has given in this figure? This is a boiling tube. Boiling tube is also known as hard glass tube. Here boiling tube or hard glass tube means it can be heated up to high temperature and it will do not crack. Normally what happens, test tube do not bear high temperature. When it is heated up to high temperature, it get broken. But this boiling tube, also known as hard glass tube, it will do not get broken on heating up to even 1000 degrees Celsius. This boiling tube has fitted with the help of a stand. Then one delivery tube is fitted in the boiling tube with the help of this cord. One end is in the glass tube and other is in the conical flask. This is a conical flask. Conical flask contains some water. Other end is dipped into the water. And in this conical flask, two test tubes and two delivery tube has fitted. Two delivery tube has fitted. One is coming from the boiling tube and this is the two test tube, and other end is going into the atmosphere. One end is above the water. Here one thing must be taken into care. This delivery tube has one end in the boiling tube, other is dipped inside the water, and in case of other than delivery tube, one end is above the water and other is open in the atmosphere. Now powdered coal has taken into the boiling tube. It will be heated with the help of a Bunsen burner. This tube is fitted with the help of a stand. Now these are the arrangement of our instrument. A glass tube which contains some powdered coal. This glass tube is fitted with the stand. A delivery tube is fitted in the glass tube. Other end of this delivery tube is dipped into the water, which is kept in a conical flask, and another delivery tube is fitted in the conical flask. One end is above the water, other end is open into the atmosphere. When it is heated, then initially it is heated slowly. Coal is heated slowly, and after some time coal is heated strongly. And strongly means heating is done up to 1000 degree Celsius. 1000 degree Celsius. Then what happens? Coal contains different types of substances, and among all those substances, some substances are volatile. Volatile matters or volatile substance means those substances which on heating change into vapor and escape out. Here also, after heating the coal powder, some vapor will come, some vapor will escape, and this vapor will passes through the delivery tube and finally it will reach to the water of the conical flask. Ammonia gas also comes through this tube. Ammonia is highly soluble in water, so ammonia will dissolve in the water. And some coal gas also comes. This coal gas is not insoluble in water, so it will do not dissolve in water and it will escape through this delivery tube. This is coal gas. Now, what happens in the conical flask? After some time, what we see, dark things collect at the coal. This is dark. Some dark substance collect at the bottom of the conical flask. This dark substance is known as coal tar. And when ammonia gas dissolve in the water, then it form ammoniacal liquid. This is ammonium hydroxide. This water contains ammonia gas. At the bottom of the conical flask, there are some dark substance which is coal tar, and some gases escape out through this delivery tube. And this is coal gas. Coal gas is a very good quality fuel. How we can say this is a fuel gas? If we shall use any matchstick, then it will start burning. It will start burning. And then after some time, the color of coal also change, and here coke is obtained. This is the complete destructive distillation of coal. After the completion of destructive distillation of coal, we get four substances. One is the coke. First substance which we get, this is coke, which is obtained at the boiling tube. In place of powdered coal, we get coke. This is first substance. Second thing which we obtain, this is the coal tar. Coal tar is black substance which is obtained at the bottom of the conical flask. This is second substance. Third substance is ammoniacal liquor. This ammoniacal liquor means solution of ammonia in water. And fourth substance which you get, that is the coal gas. Mainly these four substances obtained after the destructive distillation of coal. Now we have to discuss what are the properties and usage of all these four substances. Clear? First is here I have written coal. When coal is strongly heated, then we get coal gas. This is the coal gas. Then ammoniacal liquor. This water is ammoniacal liquor. Then coal tar. This black thick substance at the bottom of the conical flask, that is coal tar. And fourth is a coke, which is obtained at the delivery tube. Now coal gas. Coal gas is a mixture of hydrogen, methane and carbon monoxide. This is H2 symbol of hydrogen, CH4, methane, and CO, carbon monoxide. Coal gas is a mixture of hydrogen, methane and carbon monoxide. All these three gases are very good quality fuel, and it is very good fuel, and calorific value of these gases are very high. And coal gas is the mixture of all these three gases. So coal gas is a very good quality fuel, and its calorific value is also very high. It is used as a fuel. Calorific value of coal gas is very high, and this coal gas is mainly used in the industries. It is mainly not used for domestic purpose. Second thing is coke. Coke is obtained at the last coke is obtained in the boiling tube. Coke is a tough, greenish black and porous substance. It contains about 98% carbon and is very good fuel. It contains 98% carbon. Even the anthracite does not contain 98% carbon. Among all these coal we have read already, anthracite is the best quality coal, which contains approximately 95% carbon. This coke contains 98% carbon. It means coke is a very good quality fuel, and it is used for fuel in industries and also in metallurgical process. In metallurgical process, it is used for reduction of metal. Coke. Third substance is coal tar. Coal tar is a black substance which is obtained at the bottom of the conical flask. Coal tar. Coal tar is a black, viscous means thick liquid, and has bad smell, unpleasant smell. Coal tar has unpleasant smell, and it contains about 200 substances. This single coal tar contains approximately 200 substances. You will be strange to know it that a large number of substances are obtained from this coal tar. And what I have written some examples: plastics, paint, synthetic fibers, benzene, phenol, and many medicines are obtained from this coal tar. And we have read in the fibers, natural fiber and artificial fiber. Natural fiber is obtained either from plants or animals. And what is the base material of synthetic fiber? This coal tar is the base material of synthetic fiber. And plastics, what is the base materials of plastics? We have used plastic. The coal tar or petroleum is the base material of plastic. Plastic, synthetic fiber and many other substances are obtained from this coal tar. This is the coal tar. Now, fourth is the ammoniacal liquor. This ammoniacal liquor means solution of ammonia in water. This ammoniacal liquor is obtained in the beaker. Upper surface of the water contains ammonia, dissolved ammonia in water. It is obtained by dissolving ammonia gas into water. It is used in the manufacturing of nitrogenous compounds. These are the four main substances which we obtain by the destructive distillation of coal. Okay, once we have to revise destructive distillation of coal. What is destructive distillation of coal? The strong heating of coal in absence of air is known as destructive distillation of coal. When coal is heated in absence of air strongly, then we get coal gas, ammoniacal liquor, coal tar and coke. These are the four substances which we get. In the figure, this is the boiling tube which contains powdered coal. Then a delivery tube is fitted in the boiling tube. One end of delivery tube is dipped into the water. Other delivery tube is also fitted in this conical flask. Now powdered coal is heated. Initially it is heated slowly, then it is heated strongly. Some vapors escapes. Vapors reaches to the water. Ammonia, being highly soluble in water, dissolve into the water and form ammoniacal liquor, and some coal tar, black substance deposit at the bottom which is coal tar, and some gases, coal gas escapes out. These four substances, coke, coal tar, ammoniacal liquor and coal gas, we get due to destructive distillation of coal. Coal gas, a very good quality fuel. It is a mixture of hydrogen, methane and carbon monoxide. Coke is a very good quality fuel which contains 98% carbon, which is obtained in the delivery tube. Coal tar, it is a black viscous substance which is obtained at the bottom of the conical flask. It contains more than 200 substances. Plastics, synthetic fibers, medicine, sand, etc. are obtained from this coal tar. And fourth is ammoniacal liquor. This water in the conical flask is ammoniacal liquor. It is obtained by dissolving ammonia gas in water and it is used to make nitrogenous compound. Thanks, we have completed destructive distillation of coal. In the next video we shall discuss about petroleum. What is petroleum and how it is obtained, etc. Thanks.